Well, alright folks, here it is. It's me, Construction Pete, and we're gonna get at it. Today we're at my shooting range and I thought I'd give you a little a little sneak preview, sneak peek, little sneak around, sneak Pete. Hey, I didn't even try that. That's my cousin, Sneak Pete. We're not gonna get into that though. Maybe you'll meet him someday, maybe you won't, probably not. But anyway, right here, all I'm doing is stacking bullets. I'm going to do a little bit of decorating, just a quick little video for y'all, just to see what's going on, see how the shooting range is coming along. And I wanted to show you things that work and didn't work. This right here, well, it didn't work. I'll tell you that right out the gate. So, I mean, hell, you can just turn the video off if you want, because I'm going to tell you right now, this doesn't work. But since you're still here, let me go ahead and explain what's going on. So I'm stacking this. I thought I'd cheat, and I wanted to make it look like it's full of bullets, you know what I mean? You just restock it with bullets, because it's a shooting range. If you want to come up here, pop off a couple rounds, you just grab a bag of bullets. They're not bags, they're boxes. I messed that up, but we're just going to keep that in there, I guess. I mean, we can edit it out, but I don't think we will. Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to stack these bullets, and I tried to do something, and it didn't work out. So what we're going to... Well, look at that. I was not expecting that. Wasn't that nice? Just a real nice little transition. With some fancy editing, I tell you what, I'm not going to get into it because I know nothing about it. For all I know, that could be bare bones, but you know what? Let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about this because I haven't even said a word about it. Oh, I said a couple words. You heard them. Anyway, stack them bullets. I tried to stack them up here all in a row, and I thought, why not make it look like that thing's full, but not stack it all the way back so I don't have to use as many bolts? Does any of this make sense? Well, guess what? It didn't work because I'm just making it harder for myself. And look at that. I knocked him over, and that wasn't the first time that happened, I can tell you right now. So, hey, look at that little transition. I tell you what, it's getting wilder and wilder in here, folks. I'm glad I brought a jacket. Makes no sense, but we'll figure that out later. Anyway, so I thought, let's use the Shillar Drop. You know how much I love using that. And I'll get these two little container boxes together as close as I could because I couldn't get them too close to each other. That's why I'm using the Shillar Drop. Or, you could glitch them in somehow, one way, shape, or form. I don't know, this is the shape or form I chose. But check this out, a little hidden rug glitch. I put a little rug underneath there. Grab that. Learned that from old great-grandpa Gamer. Shout out to him. And that's where I seen it anyway. I mean, if anybody else has seen it somewhere else, drop it in the comments. You're more than welcome to. And I'm sure you will anyhow. So I decided to go with this little doodad here. I'll fill it up with this, and still put a bunch of boxes of bullets in here. Once I get this locked in there, locked in right and tight, I'm going to stack more boxes on top and around and inside and out. You know how it goes. But look at that. I think that turned out pretty nice. Throw some stuff on top there. Throw some bullets in there. You got to make it look just wild. And I think I'm doing an alright job of doing that. But hey, I don't even know what that was. Was that fruit? Well, I'll be. Well, that was nifty. Anyway, now what do we got going on here? Some fusion cells. I believe that's what they are. Yep, I'm going to stack these on this shelf right here. Give it some color. Give it a little bit of flair. You know what I mean? I've talked about this before. Got to have some flair, folks. Got to make things pop. I ain't going to say it again. Well, I probably will say it again, honestly. You know me. And check out the missiles on the shelf right over there to the right. I really hope they don't use them because I'm spending a lot of time decorating this place. And I really don't know why there's missiles in the shooting range, especially an indoor shooting range like this. It seems a little chaotic. But I told you this before, I just build this stuff. Once I'm done, do what you want. Just don't call me to come back here and fix it up. I tell you, I'm hitting the road after this. And here's another fancy little transition. Ooh, here's a nice little jobby I got right here. This is a little decoration I thought I'd do. You could put bottles on these or whatever, but I thought I'd put some skulls on the ashtray, make a nice little three of a kind, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, three of a kind. Here we go. We got some ashtrays, skulls, we got some decorations. But I thought I'd throw this in here. Just a little extra, we just add this to the video. You can get to see what's going on. Put that on the rug, glitch that into the underneath the conveyor there. right down at the end of the shooting range. Now, if you really want to get good with that pistol or rifle or whatever the hang you're shooting, you can try to shoot the flame right out of that candle. I tell you, I've done it. I know you don't believe me, because if I'm being honest, I've never done it before. I've tried. I just make a mess every time I do it. But anyway, I've tried it, and you're more than welcome to try it too, and that's the whole point of this. Or if you just want to practice on shooting some skulls, because that's what we do out in the wasteland, we shoot skulls. I mean, I ain't gonna stop you. I told you, I just built it. You do what you want afterwards. But look at that. I think it looks pretty nice. What say you? If you notice, the old workbench to the left ain't decorated because I kind of did this after, or no, I did this before the other video, but I actually put the other video edited in after. You know what? There's a whole Terminator timeline thing going on, and I really don't want to get into it because I'm kind of confused myself. But anyway, that looks righteous, doesn't it? I really like the way that looks. I hope you like the way it turns out. Once again, folks, you keep watching. I'll keep building.